Hello, welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how to detect face picture quality, pitch, roll and yaw for an image using Vision framework in React Native's new architecture for iOS. So firstly you will have to open this particular documentation because I will be copying a lot of code from this documentation, and as I'll show you the output in a bit. Because it is still building. Also, one more thing which I want to tell you is firstly I have created a React Native application. Okay, then what you will have to do is you will have to open your terminal. So I'll just remove this unnecessary code which we don't need. So firstly you will have to open your terminal after creating your React Native project and cd to the iOS directory which we have, and inside that you just run this particular command. So this will enable the new architecture for iOS. So you have to run this particular command by going to the iOS directory, like cd to the iOS directory of inside your terminal. Okay, once you run this command, this will enable the new architecture for iOS. Then what you will have to do is you will have to create this particular folder. Now I will be copying a lot of code from this documentation. So firstly I have created this package.json file. Again I have copy pasted everything from documentation, only this name has been changed, this name has been changed, and this name has been changed. It is based on our folder name, and that's why it's better you follow my folder name. Then I have created a podspec file. Again I have copy pasted it from documentation, and only this name has been changed. Then let me quickly show you guys the output. So here you can see my output is ready. So this is the image, and here you can see it is able to detect the face picture quality, which is 0.57. okay, this is the this is the pitch, this is the roll, and this is the yaw. Okay, so this pitch, roll and yaw basically are it's basically like even I don't have much idea, but when your head is tilted towards one direction, it is something related to pitch, roll and yaw. Okay, even I am not really good at this. Also, one more thing which I want to tell you is I am running the project via Xcode. That's why you are seeing the logs in Xcode, but if you want you can run it through Metro Bundler as well. And there is one more issue which I couldn't really figure it out, how to send this data back to React Native side. Now this is a Fabric native component. I know how to do it for Turbo modules. If you are following my channel for a very long time, you might be knowing that I was using something called event emitter to send data back, but that is no longer like we can't really use it in newer versions of React Native's new architecture. That's why I currently don't know how to send this data back for a Fabric native component. If you know, do let me know in the comments. So again, coming back to our code, I will show it for one more image. So I'll just go back to my code. Okay, and here I'll just change. So this is the image name. Actually I'll tell you where exactly I have added the images. I have rerun my application. I'll show you the output in a bit. But here again, coming back to our podspec file, I have just copied everything from the documentation, and only this name has been changed. Then I have created a JS folder. Inside that I have created a TypeScript file. Again I have copy pasted everything from documentation. Only the prop has been removed because we don't need any prop, and this particular name has been changed. Then the documentation says that create an iOS folder inside this, but we won't be doing that because we need to write some Swift code. So what you will have to do, again open your terminal, go to the root of your React Native project, and firstly run this particular command. Once you run this command, you will have to do cd ... It will move you outside your React Native project, and then you will have to run this particular command. But here instead of rnapp detect face capture quality, you will have to write your own project name. As you can see, my project name is rnapp rnapp detect face capture quality. Okay, that's why. And so you will have to change it over here as well as over here, and run this command. Once that is done, again you will have to cd back to the main iOS folder over here, and then run this particular command. So this will do code generation for our folder. Also I got a Metro Bundler. I think I have ran it inside the wrong project, so I'll just quickly change my project name. Okay, yeah, and start. I will just rerun my application. Okay, so I'll just rerun my application. Anyways, coming back to our code, so hopefully you have cd to your iOS directory and run this command as well. So this will do code generation for iOS. Now to use it, we'll check the implementation in a bit. To use it, you can import it something like this and use it like this. So yeah, next what you will have to do is you will have to open the iOS folders XE workspace inside Xcode. I have already done that. Next you will have to come back to your project, go to general, and here you will have to update the minimum deployment target to iOS 15 over here. Also you will have to change it over here. Now okay, I'll quickly show you guys the output. The output is building. One more thing which I want to tell you is you will have to run this output on a real device only. It won't work on a simulator. So here you can see here is another image, and here I'm telling the face picture quality, the pitch, roll and yaw. Okay, and here I'm also showing those here as well. So hopefully you got the point. Next, inside the images folder you can add few images. So these are the images which I have added. You can name it whatever you feel like. Again you will have to go back to the documentation, and it tells us that create an header file. So I have created this header file. Only this name has been changed, rest everything is copied from docs. Then I have created an Objective-C file. So create this Objective-C file, but you will have to change the extension to .mm. So it is Objective-C++. Again most of it is copied from docs. So here is our header file. This has been copied from docs, only this names has been changed. Then this is my project name, so change this to your own project name. In the documentation it specifies we have to use this particular import, but instead of that I will be using this particular import because we are writing this code inside the main Xcode project. Then again this has been copied from docs, and only this names has been changed everywhere. This is our Swift file name. So just right click and create a Swift file called myimageview. Xcode will ask, do you want to create a bridging header? Click yes. Again coming back, this entire thing has been copied from docs as well, and only this names has been changed. Here we initialize our view, here we initialize our Swift file, and then add our Swift file to our view. Again this has been copied from docs, and this names has been changed everywhere. Then create another Objective-C file, change again the extension to .mm. It is Objective-C++, and again I have copy pasted this code from the documentation. Only this name, and this name has been changed. Then I created a Swift file here. Okay, ignore this. I was just trying it out how to send data back to React Native side, but couldn't really figure it out. Okay, so here this is our image view. We don't need this as well. And here our UI image view. So we just initialize our image view. We just do so I'll just do it for one more image. Okay, and here we just do like add our image view to our parent view, do some NS layout stuff. Here we initialize our UI image. Now you will have to change this name to whatever image you have added inside the images folder. Okay, don't use this name. Use your own name, whatever is the name of your image. Then we assign it to our image view. Then we call assess face capture quality, pass our image. This is boilerplate code which we have to write. We convert our UI image to a CG image. Then here you can see we call this vn detect face capture quality request. If there is any error, we print that error. If not, then we do this handle face capture quality. So here we create an image request handler for this, and here we perform that particular request. So here you can see this method. So we get the results. If we are able to find the result, then from that we get the face capture quality, and this is how you can get the pitch, roll and yaw as well. So yeah, I think that should be it. So this is how you can import it and use it like this. Hopefully I have told you that you have to update the minimum deployment target to 15 over here as well as over here. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.